What is going on, everybody? It is Monday. It's the last Monday of March. And yes, I changed it up a little bit, giving you guys some spice on this Monday, March 29th. So, welcome to What's the 411. What is going on? How are you guys doing? How's your week? How was your month? We're officially at I believe, the end of the first quarter, right? I think we're at the end of the first quarter. So like this is huge, you know what I mean? So April is coming in. It's also Holy Week. We got Good Friday, Easter Monday, so there's a lot of time off happening right now with the family and the friends and all that good stuff. So guys, I'm excited. I'm excited about this week. I'm excited about today's conversation though. Very, very excited to have Sweetness Boutique in the building. So we are going to, let me see. Okay, switching things up. They're always changing the dials and the buttons. So I just, it's hard to keep up. It's hard to keep up. Yes, guys, I'm so excited to have Sweetness Boutique join me today. What is going on, girl?
I'm so close. Hi, Ellie. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing great.
Oh, it's nice to meet you.
I know, finally.
Right? Yes. So, of course, you were one of our special featured sponsors for our summit. So, I just want to thank you again. I appreciate you for that.
No problem. Thank you for
But,
including me.
oh, for sure, for sure. So, give us your name, tell us what you do, and, all about Sweetness Boutique.
Okay, so my name is Sweetness. Hi, guys. So I'm the founder of Sweetness Boutique, which is a sleepwear company.
Mhm.
Currently, I'm providing products as in you have your nice little onesies, you got your sexy dresses, you got your
Okay.
slippers, and so due to COVID-19, we're also providing mask and face shields. So that is a little bit about what we provide in regards to the services. If you guys are interested in making purchases, that's something that can be done through www.sweetnessboutique.ca, or you guys could go onto Instagram, Sweetness Boutique _. So that's how you get in touch.
Okay, okay. So that's good. That's good. When did you get started? When did you decide to open up the shop?
Okay, so when I got started, so I got started back in December of 2020. The reason why I got started, honestly, I've always been passionate about sleepwear. So I was your typical girl that would go to Walmart, supposed to go for groceries, and I end up in the sleepwear aisle looking at the different trends,
Yeah.
looking at the brands, what they have. For whatever reason, I just had like this crazy obsession in regards to pajamas, right?
Yeah.
So I'm the type I like to be comfortable going to bed. So maybe that has some kind of connection. But that's where it first started.
That's good. So you basically started your business during COVID then,
I
like
did.
right in the fall. So that's
I
good. That's good.
I did. Honestly, it was a risk. It was something that I wanted to do from before, but I'm like, COVID or no COVID, here
Yeah.
I come. So honestly, I'm really glad though, because I was able to really focus on building the brand itself, especially with with jobs and with work and stuff like that. So it was a little bit more easier to kind of be flexible into that field. So
Okay, okay. So that's exciting. How's like business been going? What have you noticed about like, because everybody, I feel like women especially, we love pajamas. We love to get cozy. We love that stuff. So what are your clients saying about your apparel wear?
oh man, they honestly they love it. They're just like, honestly, like, especially people who have made their purchase and tried it on, they're just like, yo, your sleeper is so cozy. It's nice. It's soft. They're like, yo, my boyfriend can't stop touching me. I'm like, no, that's what it's about. That is what it's about. It's about being comfortable. It's about, that whole sexiness. So that's what honestly what people have been saying to me. In regards to the sleepwears, they love it. The onesies, they love it. Guys, let me tell you what guys say about the onesies. They always ask about the flap. So they're just like, oh, so you can remove the flap. So what is that made for? And I'm like, get your
Yeah.
mind out the gutter.
Easy because those onesies are hard to go to the washroom, especially in the middle of the night. So that flap
Oh,
comes in
yeah.
super handy, right?
It's real. It is so true because trust me, I have had like full body suits before and having to
Mhm.
pull down everything, just to use the washroom. It's really something. It really is something.
Yeah, so that flap definitely that's proper. That's
Oh
proper
yeah.
stuff.
Oh
Good
yeah.
custom design right there.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. And some people they prefer without the flap. Some people prefer with it. I guess it's just based on preference. But for me, I'm just like, hey, if you can have that extra comfort there, you can
Right?
remove it if you want. You can keep it as is.
Yeah.
That's just an extra feature. You don't have to use it, right? If you still want to jog on your clothes same way, then you do what you gotta do.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. For sure, true. Okay, so for Sweetness Boutique now, what sets you guys aside? Like, why do we need to order your apparel? Why is it important that we support?
Sweetness Boutique. Okay, so Sweetness Boutique, we are a custom line. So we value quality over anything. So our products, you cannot get it from anywhere else. You can't go on AliExpress and get yourself a sweetness line. It cannot work that way. So that honestly, that's what set us aside from all the other vendors. Even like stores like I'm just trying to think on the top of my head a store that sells onesies. Your typical boutique, AliExpress, Fashion Nova, those type of places. So no, you can't get my stuff from there. So if you
Okay.
want quality for sure, you gotta get yourself some sweetness product.
Okay, so it's all about Sweetness Boutiques.
All
And
about.
then how do we like take care of the clothes? Like so sometimes we have special washing, like how does it work?
Okay, so in regards to how to care for the clothes, you can wash it in like the washer. You can dry it in the dryer. You can use hot or cold water. The only thing that I say that you should kind of really look into is having cotton material when you are washing your clothes with it. I find that cotton and that sleepwear, those two, it just doesn't really it doesn't come together at all. So you'll find that the cotton kind of comes off on the clothes.
Mm,
So I advise people, don't wash it with cotton. Just try to avoid cotton altogether, and then you're good. Like your sleepwear. Other than that, you're basically giving yourself extra work because now you gotta
yeah.
you gotta take that off. It comes off, but I mean, it really is a nuisance when you have to do that every single time because you decide to wash it with cotton. So other than that, I mean, you can wash it in hot water, cold water, however you want to wash it. I mean, the material is strong, it's built to last. But that's the only part that I would say that's super annoying if you decide to wash it with cotton or like a fur material. It's super annoying. So just don't
Avoid the cottons, avoid the
avoid
cottons.
the cottons, avoid the furs.
Okay, okay. And then, of course, like you are a woman in business. How does that feel? Like, how important is that for you to be thriving right now?
Okay, being a woman in business, especially like back in the days, you already know how women were known for, being home, the housewives, and then guys out there being the ones to work. So I'm glad that in this society, we are stepping up to the plate. We are stepping up to the plate. We want to challenge ourselves. We want to encourage others to challenge ourselves. So I mean, it's honestly it's amazing and it's really rewarding to be a woman, especially a woman of color, to be able to say, yes, I have my own business. So yeah.
Yeah, that's amazing. Big up yourself because a lot of people have found it hard, especially during this time. You know what I mean? To start something and you just went right in there and you did it. So that's amazing.
Thank you.
Really, really good, man. So what do you have coming up in the future, like for Sweetness Boutique?
Okay, so what I have coming up in the future, I'm not gonna give you too much, but I'll give you a little bit.
Yeah.
So we are definitely thinking of releasing a man's line, sleepwear as well. When
Hmm.
I ain't gonna tell you, but that's something in the making. Our man's line. Also, I'm kind of debating and kind of going towards saying, okay, I might um, get some designer wear so that gives our customers a little bit more options. So that's something I'm also looking into as well. So at least people will have that option. Okay, instead of going onto AliExpress or going on to your typical boutique who may not check for quality, who may not value the customer experience, they can say, you know what, Sweetness always takes care of me. She ain't gonna give me nothing that ain't good. Because honestly, I'm really upfront with my customers. If I see a product and it isn't good, I'm gonna be like, hey, I got the product from the vendor and I noticed it wasn't good. So you know what? I'm gonna send it back, or you know what? Here's your money. Or if you want to get a different product, however you want to proceed. But I'm gonna be upfront and I'm gonna tell you straight up. So
Okay, okay. And then I noticed on the website too, you have like slippers. Are they outdoor slippers or indoor slippers? Because they look comfortable either way.
you to be honest with you, it depends on which one you're referring to. I know
Okay.
the other slippers, those ones I see people rocking it outdoors, and I'm like,
Yeah.
why? Why? Definitely slippers that I would choose to wear indoors,
Mm.
just simply because yes, it is cozy.
Yeah.
And plus, like if you're in a situation and it rains, you might want to be in UGG slippers. It's just for
Yeah.
me. But like I said, I do see people wear it. So hey, whatever works. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they look like they could be worn outside, and I was just like, are they outdoor or are they indoor slippers? Like you just don't know, right?
yeah, I
Okay.
honestly I see people wearing it, and I'm like, like, are you scared it's gonna rain? Like your toes. I'm like, yo, right now is good now, but what if you step into
Yeah.
a big puddle? You know what I'm saying?
You
Yo,
gotta watch
you're
where you're
gonna
walking.
yeah, it's destroyed. So
Yeah.
that's honestly like how I look at that. We also have the fur, our fur slippers. I can actually show you
Okay.
what that's about. So this is our fox fur. One of
Okay.
a lot of people like these slippers,
Yeah.
including myself, is honestly one of my favorite slippers.
Hmm.
Really, really soft. This is
Yeah.
the fox fur. Really, really, really soft. And honestly, it comes in different colors. You can custom make it. You just have to let me know that if it's something that you want to custom make, then I can let my vendors know, and then we can supply you with whatever you want, right? But for the
Okay.
most part, I mean, these shoes are really cozy. I
Yeah.
wear it every day in the house. And
Yeah.
again, these are shoes that I do see people wear outside as well.
Hmm.
And
Hmm.
I am saying the same thing. Why? You got your fur, because these, honestly, the furs are so long, it's
Yeah.
dragging on the floor. So,
Mm.
like, for me, I wouldn't wear it outside just for that
Right.
simple fact. And now that we're in COVID, you don't want to have anything dragging anywhere. You don't want
Yeah.
to, you don't know what's on the floor, you don't know who spit on the floor, and then you
True.
have your fur dragging in it. So,
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
don't cut it for
Yeah.
me. But really
Yes.
comfortable, really comfortable. Like the base is kind of like a spongy. I know it's like black, you can't really see it that much,
Yeah.
but it's like a spongy material. So
Okay.
if you like a soft shoes, then
Mm-hmm.
this is definitely something that you would want to get because I'm a soft shoe person. I don't like when I'm wearing my slippers. My slippers feel as hard as a rock.
Yeah.
So yeah, these are my go-to slippers, honestly.
Okay. Okay. And Chris agrees. She says they are super cute and comfy. So yes,
Thanks,
right?
Chris.
Yes, yes. Okay. So then what else, you guys? I noticed, I think I see you're wearing one of the apparel on. Are you?
Yes, I am. I'm like, I'm gonna show it off. I might as well wear it, right? So you guys
Right?
can see how it looks. Let me see if I can stand up and show you guys. Hold
Okay.
on. So this is the all-purpose dress. Hold on, I'm like really close.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let me kind of like stand to the side. So it really complements the shape.
Mm-hmm.
It's very stretchy. I don't know if you noticed, like the wording doesn't blur.
Okay.
Really, really stretchy. This is in the large.
Okay.
And honestly, I think somebody like who is like probably a 2X could probably fit in here. That's how much it stretches.
Okay. And you have all sorts of sizes too. Like I noticed you have sizes from like extra small all the way up, right?
Yeah, up to 2X. With our new onesies, that's up to 3X.
Okay. Okay. All right. And then the shoes, like what sizes are the slippers?
The slippers, so it goes by very size. Basically, we have all the sizes up
Okay.
to size 12.
Wow. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, so they
All right.
accommodate for kids as well. So
Oh, really?
yes, for the kids' shoes, yes, definitely for the slippers, you can get it in kid size.
Jeez, I didn't even see that. I must have missed that one. I'll definitely get some for my daughters
You can
too.
get,
It could
yeah,
all be matching, you know?
oh yeah, yeah. That would fall in like the custom order line.
Okay, I see. I
Yeah,
see.
yeah.
So what else can we custom order?
What else can you custom order? So if you can custom order, so it is the mask. I can actually show you our face
Okay.
mask. So this is actually what's on the website.
Okay.
It's reversible.
Yep. Okay.
Okay. And here's another one here. This is also on the website. This is 3 layers.
Okay.
All our masks are 3 layers. So these masks are actually on the website that you would actually find, but this is how it actually looks.
Okay.
All reversible. And then clients may have requested custom masks, so it may look something like this. It all depends on what they want.
Mm,
And
okay.
then they can wear it in the inside. Like I said, there are 3 layers. So you know that it's nice and thick. You don't have to worry that anything is getting in there. It
Okay.
also has the adjustable the earpiece.
Ah,
So
okay.
just in case you have like a smaller face, you can just pull the string. So
Perfect.
that's how we fit into that. So that's what
Okay.
we have in customs.
And so can you get the mask for kids too?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
So that would be also for pre-orders as well. So yeah, you'll just let us know that hey, I want the kids mask and this is the style that I want, and we kind of proceed from there. Yeah.
Okay. And then I seen the Jamaican one. Do you guys do other flags too?
Yeah, we do.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, we
All
do.
right.
Oh yeah, yeah, we do. Definitely anything that we can do, you just send us the picture and we'll basically approve it and we'll let you know, okay, this is something that we can do or no, because we don't have that machine or we're not able to really fulfill that mask. But for the most part, like we've been doing it. We've been doing it.
Okay.
Yeah, so people have been calling us requesting for their flights and they're getting it. So I just got it to show because they got it already. So
Of course. Yeah, it's all good. I just seen that. I'm like, hey, should I, I'll just ask just in case, All
yeah.
right. All right. All right. So what motivates you? Like you started this business, you're out here, you're doing it, like what is your motivation?
My motivation honestly is my kids. So I look at them every single day, and I'm just like, okay, I gotta do it for them. I gotta do it for them. You know what I mean? I don't want to be that type of parent to be like, okay, make sure you do your homework. If you don't get it, keep trying, keep trying, keep trying, but yet I'm not doing the same, right? So I always make sure that I practice what I preach.
Mm-hmm.
Type of
Yep.
thing. And I want them to look at me as like a good role model to say, you know what, mom went through all these trials and errors and she was able to do it, especially during COVID time.
Right.
When all hope is lost and everybody's like, oh my god, all the businesses is crashing, this is happening, and mom still pushed out and she did her thing same way and it still worked out. So I really look at my kids and I'm just like, this is the motivation that I want, and that I'm keeping close to me so I can keep going.
That's great. That's yeah, because you know what? These kids will have us on our toes for real,
Oh yeah,
man.
oh yeah, for sure.
That's so good. So do you go by like any motivational quote or anything that's something that really speaks to, I guess what it is that you're doing?
My motivational quote is "You're sweeter than you think." So
Okay.
that's my motivational quote. You'll probably see it on my Instagram as well.
Yeah.
I always say that because honestly, especially doing sleepwear, I personally believe that like when we go to sleep, we wake up, we are at our worst. We are literally
Hmm.
at our worst until we wash our face, until, we put on our makeup, and then we start feeling good. But I mean, if you got a sleepwear that complements your body, you wake up, you're feeling sexy, you got your man troubling you because you look good, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, no, man, you're sweeter than you think. You're sweeter than you think. You got a sleepwear that really complements your body, that really brings out your shape. Like for me, like my shape, honestly, is like a box shape. But I
Hmm.
find with my sleepwears, it looks like I got the curves. I look like I got the curves going. So I'm just like, okay, I look like, things is happening. So yeah, like I mean, anybody who has that insecurity, I feel like this sleeper would be amazing to really bring out that confidence, to make you feel sexy in the morning. All when your hair is like all over the place, you're gonna look good regardless. So yeah.
Mhm. Yeah. And how important is it too for you be to have like all these different sizes? Because a lot of times we go into the store, we can't find our size, but yours is like one fits all. So how important is that too for the brand?
It's extremely important because honestly, I come from that world where nothing fits.
Right.
So that's why I wanted to design something that can kind of cater to the plus size woman or to somebody who's a little bit thicker or maybe they're a little bit bigger in the chest and small in the bottom. We all come in different shapes and sizes. So that's why
Mhm.
I'm like, you know what? I don't want to just cater to the average. I want to cater to plus size women too because we sexy just the same. You ain't gotta be skinny to look good. You ain't gotta be
Yeah.
skinny to look good. So I really wanted to do that, and I'm really glad that I was successful in doing so because, like I said, our sleepwear it stretches. It doesn't even matter, like you know what I mean. How small you are, how big you are, it really does complement your body big time. So yeah.
That's amazing. That's amazing. And so like let's say you wanted to get a onesie for kids. Can we custom that? Is that possible?
So for the onesies for kids, no.
Okay.
It's
Not
not
yet.
it's not for this time.
Hmm.
Just because for my vendors that I deal with, everything is in bulks. So
Okay.
bulks upon bulks upon bulks.
Right.
So I am literally slowly trying to cater. I'm trying to gear.
Hmm.
Eventually, I will definitely get to that point where I can. But
Okay.
unfortunately, especially with the vendors, they're just like, no, you need 50 of one style. So say, for instance, if I was to get something for your daughter, they'll be like,
Hmm.
no, you have to get 50 of that. And I'm like, but I
Okay.
just want the one.
Right.
I just want the one. but it is something that I'm going to be looking into. I'm going to be getting some supplies, basically having it plain and try to create it here so that I will be able to make that accommodation for the younger kids or even for the adults that have certain preferences.
Okay, okay. Sounds good, sounds good. And of course, do you have any shout outs? Anybody you wanna, big up?
So my shout out is to KSM Elegance. Honestly, she has been a sweetheart. She has been a rock in my journey. I don't know what I would do without her. She has been my biggest supporter. So I do want to shout out to her. I also want to shout out my friends and family who has supported me throughout this journey because it wasn't easy. It really wasn't easy, but you know what? I was able to pull through. I do want to shout out my designers who helped bring my image to light. Michael Manhertz, which is my cousin, and Warzone, which is one of my other designers. So you guys are amazing. I want to thank all my models who's on my website. Thank you, thank you, thank you for being there and help me bring my image to light. I'm pretty sure I'm fitting a lot of people, but please forgive me. Please forgive me. I do want to thank everybody else in general who has loved and supported me, down to my customers. You guys have been amazing. And honestly, it's you guys that keep Sweetness Boutique going.
Amazing, amazing. So tell us once again where we can order and where we can locate you, like if we have any questions or anything, how we can reach you.
Sure. So you guys can reach me at sweetnessboutique.ca or on Instagram by sweetnessboutique underscore. If you guys want to shoot me an email, I'm also open to that, which is sweetnessboutique30@gmail.com. So those are my platforms that I use for communication. And I also like to mention, please subscribe to the website. I mean, that's where you guys will know exactly what the deal is. So if you guys want to know what's the latest trends, I always say the subscribers hear about it first. So yeah, sign up, be a subscriber. Also, I hand out coupons on there. I do a lot of things on there. So a lot of people don't want to miss that out. Trust me, they don't want to miss out on discounts because when I'm giving them discounts, I ain't giving nobody else. You know what I'm saying? Unless it's a big thing that's going on. So that's what, honestly, it's really worth it to subscribe. It really is.
Okay, so we definitely want to make sure that we're subscribing. We got to jump on to sweetnessboutique.ca and then, of course, order some slippers, order some sleepwear, get your
Yeah.
sleepwear on, and
Get your sleeper
celebrate.
on. Get your sleeper
Right?
on. Hold on, I have the new ones. Let me just show this off. Hold on, hold
Okay,
on.
okay.
So we got,
Oh,
and like I
yes.
said, it's like really stretchy.
Yes.
This is like the new onesies that's out. Of course, we have our logo on the bum. We
Okay.
represent the B because we're sweet. Yeah.
Okay. And then, so how do you take down the thing? How hard is it, like snapped all around?
Yeah, so it snaps. I can show you.
Okay.
So hold on here. So honestly, you just click off.
Yeah.
Yeah, just snap off. So
Okay.
it's like a triangle shape. You can actually remove the whole thing if you wanted.
Oh gosh.
You can remove the whole thing. Sometimes you need little space. Gotta do what you
Right,
gotta
right.
do. So yeah, you have that capability to remove it. You can just leave it on however you like to wear it. It's amazing. And like I said, honestly, this is my onesie. This is what I wear to bed.
Yeah.
So this is built for me. But when
Yeah.
you get yours fresh out the pack, you can actually see the curve in the onesie. It looks so nice.
Yeah.
So once you wear it, it's like it just fit for your body. For me,
Okay.
I stretch out mine, as you can see. Yeah,
Make it nice and comfy.
exactly. It's fit for me, right? So
Hmm.
that's what I love about these onesies. I mean,
Hmm.
it suits onto your body and it's like made for you. So I mean, it's really, really good.
And do you think that dress can be worn outside or is it just for sleepwear?
So this dress is called the all-purpose dress. Is one honestly, it is sleepwear and outdoor. As you see,
Okay.
I'm wearing it for this occasion. Can't be wearing a sleepwear to an interview. Yes, so this is the all-purpose dress. So honestly, when I first created it, I was like, okay, I want to make a sleepwear dress. It was
Hmm.
ultimately supposed to be a sleepwear dress. But then when it was done, I'm like, yo, this is too sexy. You know, we're just and I honestly I went places with it, man. I dressed up in it. I was like, oh man, this is popping. I'm like, I gotta change the name on this one. This is called the all-purpose. The
All
all purpose. So
purpose.
you can wear indoor, outdoor,
Wow.
however you feel fit. So
That's good because I was looking at it. I'm like, that looks like you could wear it outside. It doesn't
oh
look
yeah. Oh
like,
yeah.
primarily
A
for
lot of people
bedtime.
say that. They're like, this is outside, right? I'm like, yo, if you want to wear it outside, you're good. You're
Yeah.
good.
Okay, okay. All right. Well, I just want to thank you, Sweetness, for coming on the show. I appreciate you.
No, thank you so much
And
for having me.
yes, yes, it was my pleasure. We'll definitely keep in touch.
For sure.
And I'll be on that site trying to figure out what it is that I'm going to be ordering for myself.
Oh, that is cool. No problem. You'll be me as representative, so you know you're taken care of.
Okay. Okay. All right. Thank you so much. Have yourself a wonderful night,
All
man.
right, you too. Thank you, Ellie.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
If I only knew how to. Let me see if. Okay, guys. That was amazing. That was a great interview. I don't know what happened here. Is that me? I don't know. Like, I just don't know how to do this. I can't. Oh my gosh, I am the worst. Okay, guys. So that was great. That was a great interview with Sweetness. Um, Phenomenal stuff, guys. We definitely want to make sure that we are supporting Sweetness. We have to head over to Sweetness Boutique and make sure that we are buying some, sleepwear. And that all-purpose dress looks really, really nice. I like the all-purpose dress. I think I seen it in black and white and black. Like she was wearing the white with the black letters, but I think it was black with white letters as well. So I'm definitely gonna try to see if I could, get in on that because both of them look really, really good. And then the onesie, it looks so comfortable and just hearing about the material, seeing the material in actual life too, because on the website, I am a visual person. I like to see things, but I also want to like touch it. But you can actually see it different when we were online right here. So it looks really comfortable. I definitely and the stretchiness of the material and everything. So I'm gonna get on there. Those slippers too. Remember they were everybody had those first slippers. I think if it was not, well, last summer we weren't outside, so I think it was the summer before. Everybody had them, and they've been live. But I always wondered if they were inside slippers or if they were outside slippers. You know what I mean? But definitely those first slippers are something that looked like, we all gotta have one in the house. You're just walking around, you look nice, you're in your Sweetness clothing attire sleepwear, you're good to go, man. So you guys definitely want to support, head over to sweetnessboutique.ca and check out the goods and place an order. Make sure that you subscribe because she does send out, as she said, coupons and all that good stuff, right? So yes, Chris, I want to thank you especially because Chris from KSM Elegance is the one who hooked me up in meeting Sweetness Boutique. We actually physically got to meet for the first time today, but we were back and forth online and everything. So I want to send a big shout out to Chris. Big up yourself, Chris. And I see Chris coming out with some very new bears, colors, and all that good stuff. So make sure you guys head over to her website. Head over to her Instagram as well and just check out the new products she has, the different bears and stuff. You definitely want to order and support, support, support. And thank you guys all for being here today. I want to thank you and I will see you next week. All right, next week. We're going to be into April. I can't believe how quickly time has flown. You know what I mean? We're into April already. So Guys, next Monday I have another very special guest from, of course, right here in Toronto. You know what I like to call it, Toronto's creatives, because I believe that there's so many great people right here in our city doing wonderful things. Like Sweetness just came through talking about how she started a business during a pandemic. You know what I mean? Like, we are creative. I call it Toronto's finest. We are out here doing great, great things. So it's Toronto to the world. We are interviewing a whole bunch of different people that are doing phenomenal here representing Toronto, and we need to support each other. We need to big each other up. So that's what we're doing here. So make sure you head over to Sweetness Boutiques, and I will see you guys next week, same time, same place. So make sure you guys stay good. All right.